Hello friends, welcome to my YouTube channel. Please subscribe and press the bell icon. This is a presentation from Daud Bhai Fazlbhai Primary School Standard 4, English Grammar, a few and a little. Children, we have learned many more about noun. We have learned different types of noun. Today we are going to learn about the noun which can be counted and which cannot be counted. So there are two types of noun related to the quantity: countable nouns, uncountable nouns. Countable nouns are the things which we can count, for example, books, eggs, tomatoes. Whereas in uncountable noun, the things which cannot be counted, for example, flour, rice, sugar. Here we are going to use a few and a little. A few is mainly used in countable nouns. We can count the number of books, but those numbers are smaller in quantity. So a few is a quantifier. Similarly, we will use a little in uncountable noun. A little is also a quantifier. Here we are going to learn the quantifiers like few, a few, little and a little. The thing which you have to remember is, for a few the numbers will be countable, and in a little the numbers will not be countable, so it is uncountable. Let's go and understand in more details. A few. A few represents a positive quantity, means it is not talking about negative in the sentence. It is used with plural nouns, means more than one. It means some, a small amount. So in a shortcut we can understand a few plus plural countable noun should be there. So you have to understand what is noun, and that noun should be countable noun and it should be plural. Then we have to use a few. For example, he has a few good friends, so he is happy. The sentence is positive, as well as good friends is a plural countable noun. So a few quantifier has been used over here. Second example, there are a few books on the shelf. Books is a plural countable noun, so we are using a few. We stayed a few days in Paris and visited the Eiffel Tower. Here also days in Paris is positive as well as plural countable nouns, so we are using a few. So it is very clear that we have to use a few for plural countable nouns, means it should be counting. Let us understand the next phase of the quantifier, that is a little. A little is used with positive quantity and non-countable nouns. It means a small amount or some. Again, it is also a positive sentence, but the nouns will be uncountable. For example, there is a little milk in the refrigerator. Milk is uncountable noun, so we are using here a little. Would you like a little water? Water is again an uncountable noun, so we are using the quantifier a little. Mary got a little bit of pie. Here also bit of pie is a uncountable nouns, so we are using a little. Can't you discount it a little? Again the discount is uncountable, so it is a little used over here. Let us understand in detail and do with this activity. Decide whether you have to use a little or a few. Apples. A little apple or a few apple. So here you can understand which quantifier you are going to use. Rice, bicycles, trees, boys, money, dogs, time, sugar, cups. A few apples, a little rice, a few bicycles, a few trees, a few boys, a little money, a few dogs, a little time, a little sugar, a few cups. Next, activity number 2. Decide whether you have to use a little or a few. Similarly, bread, ideas, water, luck, friends, chairs, coffee, children, work, men. Bread. A little bread, a little ideas, a little water, a little luck, a few friends, a few chairs, a little coffee, a few children, a little work, a few men. Let us do activity 3. Decide whether you have to use a little or a few. You have to understand countable and uncountable nouns here. First one. Could I have dash sugar for my tea, please? So the answer is a little sugar. If you want to make pancakes, you need dash eggs and dash flour. A few eggs and a little flour. Have you got dash minutes? I need to talk to you. A few minutes. When I am on holiday, I always write dash lines home. A few lines. I have dash headache. A little headache. Jane has invited dash boys to her party. Jane has invited a few boys to her party. There is still dash work to do. There is still a little work to do. They sang dash songs. They sang a little songs. Would you like dash more rice? Would you like a little more rice? So the concept is clear where we are going to use a little and a few. Thank you.